I'm I'm the friend of the cousin. Ngobs.
Yeah, who's the cousin?
It's Tembade, Ngobile. So Ngobile one time comes, he says he's the cousin. So I say I'm that one friend, that always likes to claim family. So I became part of the family because I'm the friend of the cousin. Yeah. I see where you're going. Yeah. Clearly.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Very clear. On
Okay.
our side as well.
All right, I should be back online now. I should be back online. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me know if you can hear me now. Mushima, can you hear me? Saus, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
And can the choppers hear you?
Okay, my mic is fixed. I think everybody can hear me now. I have to do the intro again.
No, fantastic.
Do I have to do the intro again?
Not in the manner
I
that you
think
did.
Ow, so's why. Just do it again. Do it again. Introduce the infamous uncle.
The infamous. All right, it seems like now everybody can hear me. Ladies and gentlemen, what I was basically saying, yes, you were just seeing my mouth, but you were not hearing what I was saying. I was basically saying that we've got the uncle here today. We will call him the uncle of technical analysis. He claims that he is the cousin, he is the friend to the cousin, which is Ngobile Tembani. Yeah, we've got the legendary Jabusous.
Ah, thank you. Hello, choppers. Subscribe.
Yeah,
Thank you
and
for having me, man. Hello.
no, it's a pleasure, man. We have the honorable. So I need to be careful when I say this thing because I'm always being lashed at this. We've got the honorable Minister of Technical Analysis. Yes,
Thank you, Chandan. Thank you.
Miss Gama herself.
Thank you for Thank you for the protocol. Thank you for the protocol.
Yes,
Recognition.
yes, it's observed, but I don't know. But your camera today, Miss Gama. You know your camera. So I don't know if you've noticed that Miss Gama's camera all the time is spot on. Like she makes me wanna change my camera. But today I gotta say, it looks like it has Vaseline.
It has what?
Vaseline. It's like you put Vaseline on your webcam.
I was thinking.
No. I think it's the camera. I think it's the camera.
Yeah, it's a little bit blurry.
Just a little bit. I don't know.
Oh.
Or it might be your internet. Yeah.
Let me see.
Or it might be your internet connection, but it's fine as long as
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay as long as they know you. Yeah, nice setup by the way.
Which one? Who?
Your setup there, your background looks Looks dope. Is that a gun at the back? Who are you fighting
No, I'm at
against?
my brother's place. I'm at my brother's place.
Oh, okay.
A bit of a gun collector, yeah. No, I mean he's passed, but yeah, this is his place.
Oh, okay. Cool stuff. I like the background there with the gun there. Someone is about to shot. Choppers, let's shoot these markets. Yeah, can we have why did I say moment of silence? Like where's my mind? Can we like the stream, guys? Can we just like the stream before we start? Just like
Keep
the
liking
stream.
this.
Let's like the stream
There we go.
before we start. Miss Gamma, you have your chart there. Please take us through it. By the way, guys, I've got a buy on gold. We'll go through it just now. But Miss Gamma, can you take us through your chart, please? As always.
Oh, wait. Okay, fine. Sorry, I was not really today because I went for I'm going for an eye op and stuff. I have to go back to the doctor now. Actually, I have to leave around 9:45. So my eyes were dilating. I couldn't see anything. So apologies for not being fully prepared.
No,
The choppers do that. But I'm actually the buy part for me is a bit suspicious because I feel like it's at a point. This is the structure or the range that I'm looking at, and for as long as it's trading below this line here, I feel like if it continues and goes below 33.50, it may fall further. And remember, it's now getting back to area, which means it's going to give up more of its gains towards maybe 33.30. So I'm looking for a sell. My only buy will be at 33.80. So 33.50 would be my sell, TP1, TP2, but buy only at 33.80.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
All right.
So that's sorry, let me just zoom it in a little so you can see. So for as long as it's below this halfway line, even if it recovers from this oversold position, it recovers. And so even if it does one of these, recovers and it does that, and I feel that that's going to be the situation there. Below that halfway mark. If it trades above the halfway mark, we might have an opportunity to get a buy, but below it, I think we should just consider sells.
Makes sense. All right.
Can you justify your buying position? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, very, very interesting outlook. For me, on the other hand, I've been on these short positions from the 15-minute time frame. I don't know if my screen shows. So, firstly, before that, I just want to have a look at the overall outlook of gold. Now, a little bit risky for me. It's purely on my technical viewpoint, right? I am under the impression that we are going to see a fall in gold. I am going to hold this for quite some time, and also I would say there's a little bit of hope, although hope is not a trading strategy, but there is a little bit of hope for me to hold it all the way down to 31120, right? At least before that, maybe to 3250, right? And my take for this, particularly for the short term now, like I said, I've been on the shorts from these resistance levels on the daily. On the 4 hour, it's a nice supply zone. Got a rally based drop zone there, and my next take of shorts, or rather scaling, is mainly around the 380, where Moshi is looking for buys. I, on the other hand, I'll be waiting for confirmations here, so I would not really be if the market comes in here, I would not just sell there. I would mostly wait for a confirmation pattern, most likely on the 15-minute, and if I do get it, I will scale in, take shorts, and look to go all the way down there. Maybe on the short term, I would say looking to short it until let's say 3,300, right? Looking to short it to 3,300, but I am anticipating a little bit of a pullback to the upside, specifically from the smaller time frame. So I am anticipating the market to pull back all this sell that it had the past day or two. So that's my outlook on gold. I'm looking at these areas, like I said, and I'd look a little bit further up to the 3,400. But overall, I'm bearish on gold.
So yeah, I'd also be bearish. I'm interested to see why MJ is looking for buys.
Where's your sell setup there? 3,300.
3,380.
That's where you're looking for sell short positions.
Sure.
Okay, I'll definitely be out by
So
then.
you'd be out. I don't know. I don't see it going to 3,380 at this point. Like I say, with that halfway mark of mine, if it doesn't hit there, if it doesn't hit that halfway point, which is around 3,365, 3,365, then I think it's going to struggle to get to 338. So that's why, if it reaches 338, then it changes its entire structure, and we could then see potential upside. But if it doesn't go above 335 and instead pulls back, I think that itself is an early short, but particularly shorting at 350 valuation of this. But MJ, we always said though, when it reaches the top there, it's time to sell. What's your motion for buying at this point?
So I'm on 15 minutes. Right, so on 15 minutes, I've got a buy execution at 3,358. This is where I've got my buy setup. Now, my intention here, we've always spoken about 3,375. Remember that, Mush. We break below 3,375, we can go to the downside.
Yes.
This did exactly that. We retrace back at 3,375, we drop to the downside. So my take on this, if you look at the low that we have at 3,350, right? I'm rounding it off. 3,350. This is a low that we have here. My anticipation is that we're gonna have a lot of volume of traders going to the downside to make a new low, but I think I'm anticipating that we can go to 3,368. This is where I have my TP. Then we can have that overall sell short position to the downside. So I'm scalping this, guys. I'm scalping this. 3,368 is where I can start looking for sell short positions. All right. Jabu has what? 3,380.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jabu's is a little bit higher. Mine is 3,368, where I can start looking for sell short positions. So right now, I just want to take advantage of this movement. I'm like, okay, fine. Who shouldn't if I don't, you know? So a little bit of money that was made this week, I just take 2% of it, risk it to see if I can gain 4% out of this trade from 3,358 to 3,368. So that's how I justify my buy. I'm still holding it. I'm still on break even, by the way. It's not really doing much. If I'm gonna go to 5 minutes time frame, this thing will be consolidating, right? Which will be my main concern right now. But I'll be happy to hold this throughout and see if I can get to that 3,368 or 3,370. Then maybe that's when I can look for my sell short position. So I agree with the sentiment of going short overall, but I just want to take advantage of these small pips going to the upside. That's it. Make sense?
It makes sense. I think we're all in alignment with that. Yeah, it makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
We're all in alignment with it's just the levels are a bit different. Yours being 3,368, mine was 3,35. Okay, I rounded mine off actually. 3,365 is mine. That's an early sell entry with the beefing up that position at 3,350.
So we've got a $3 difference there on our levels there, me and you.
But we all have the same view.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. So it seems like they've already given you a nickname, brother. Not even a nickname, a title.
Okay. Interesting to see what that is.
Guys, you see,
That is close.
they say Minister of Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation.
Yeah. Yeah, no, planning, evaluation, and what? And monitoring.
And monitor. What are you monitoring, Chief? Neptune, why do you make me look like I'm a corrupt leader? That you need people to be monitoring and evaluating and planning. Planning what and monitoring what, to be exact? What are they monitoring? There's no corruption. No, there's no corruption going on here. What are they really monitoring? Guys, today what's happening? Why are we having so low numbers?
It's a Friday.
Oh, it's a Friday and it's payday for most.
It's a Friday. Yeah, they're out. They're taking people out for breakfast. Or whoever.
There are a lot of people that are not here.
Is it payday today?
Yeah, it is payday for most people.
What's it? It's 25th. Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I see. People are not here today. They are busy. Someone is not here.
Is it usually?
Someone is not here. I can tell someone.
By the way.
Huh?
You didn't even do the register.
Yeah. So, Uncle, the Minister of Planning, Evaluation, and Intercontinental Ballistic Planning, and what else? Evaluation.
Yeah. We don't need an assistant. Is it a deputy minister or what?
Me, I'm not gonna do with deputy ministers, guys. We are wasting money with these deputies. I'm not going to do that. Can you mark the register for us there and at the source?
All right. All right, we didn't plan and we didn't evaluate this, definitely. But I think the first person was Mahi. It's Mahi Lesoka.
Oh, is it
Maggie?
Is it Mahi? So sorry.
Maggie. It's Maggie. We got Maggie. That was the first one. But I think Neptune is always the first one. Neptune is always the first one. Then we got Kumsa that came through. We got Bongi. And then we got Tlantlas Banyoni and TP. Yeah, there's TP as well. And yeah, man, who else? Who else is here? I think we also have Zano Kanyo. Excuse me if I'm butchering your name. It's Zano Kanyo. You see, spending too much time with MJ, my Zulu accent gets lost.
Wow.
So,
my Zulu is not
Zano Kanyo, we've got Samuel as well. I think Malusi Zukubu. MJ, can you say Zukubu?
Zukubu.
Yeah?
Zukubu.
Zukubu.
Zukubu. It's not Zikubu, it's Zukubu.
Zukubu. Yeah, no, you could say that. All right, my brother. But yeah, Choppers, thank you for having me, man. I don't know what to say.
Robert Marau. Mush, don't you think Souls has a voice for radio?
Not at all.
He does. But you know one of the
Don't just
you know the one for the Sunday night. That's repertoire.
He's got what?
No, you know the Sunday vibes where you want like Sunday afternoon when he's playing the romantic beats. He sounds like a Sunday afternoon DJ.
Okay. Yeah, no, he does.
Don't you think?
Yeah, no, he does. Coming to think of it now.
Thing.
No, coming to think of it now. No,
you know who was the Radio Metro one with the voice?
Oh, the one who passed away, Zondo. Eddie Zondi.
Yeah, I think we've got a replacement.
No, there's that other one. Is it Wilson B. Nkosi or something like that?
Yeah, Wilson B. Yeah, you got that. I think we've got a replacement.
That guy's voice is tricky. No, he's too deep, that guy.
You're not too far from there. You're almost there.
Namune is saying, is it only me? Brother has a radio voice, sounds like Robert Marau. A lot of people have been saying this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. You should
this
try,
is
buddy. If trading fails and business fails, maybe try radio.
Radio.
The Gwala Gwala, I can. The Gwala Gwala FM.
I will do so. I will try.
You know who's missing? It's
But the
Savage.
thing is that I don't think
Savage
I've
is
got the
missing.
personality
That's why you
for
said
it.
someone's missing.
Yeah, no, Savage. Savage is missing. We can tell Savage is not here. Savage is not here. What do you have there? What is that? BTC. Can you take us through it?
Yeah. All right, so let me just see. I was just looking at the structure right now. Give me a sec. Let me just do something. Okay, definitely. Okay. It's a tricky one with this one. So I'm looking at the 1 hour. No, it's not tricky at all. It's a very small look. It's out of its entire this itself. But I don't know, MJ. Did I? No, I didn't share with you my analysis on Bitcoin, right? Saying that it's possibly going to pull back.
No, not yet.
Let me just show you something. Is it? Wait, give me a sec. Is this trend line that's quite key here? That we need to. I'm looking at the weekly chart, right? I just want to draw something that's okay right there. So this is you know me, Miss Trend Lines. I needed to know about the hourly. Okay, so it's right slap bang on that trend line, right? And one of two things could happen at this point. Is that if it does trade through that, what's that low there, 115,100, then it's back into this area after the breakout, which means we could see a bit of downside. But remember, the downside is not, we could experience more of a pullback unless it holds on this trend line and holds on that support level. But if that pulls, the downside is likely to continue if it goes to this level there, which I think for the more near term, at some point it will be in that demand zone, which could allow people to then get back in, because my prediction for Bitcoin is actually for it to go to 150 rather, in the more short term.
Can you zoom in a bit, please?
Because of this breakout here, because it reached this trend line.
Okay, can you zoom it?
Sure, I just want to show you this key trend line here again.
Okay.
Is that fine? So I just want you to concentrate on this trend line. Okay. Remember, every time a trend line is breached, a steeper trend forms, right? So now we're having a bit of a retracement or a reversal back downwards as a correction, and it may correct a little bit more. But if it then goes back upwards, my prediction for Bitcoin is around 150, 510. That's a short-term outlook. But if I move it to the hourly, I want you to see something. Remember that trend line that's drawn from the weekly, this blue one. It's trading slap bang there, which means there could be a buying entry unless it falls further below. What's the low there? Below 115,100. Then this capitulation is likely to continue. Right? I'll have to find where the take profit is, but it is at this could be giving demand, this could give a bit of a buying opportunity if it bounces on that blue trend line. But if it doesn't, it means you must stay short or be short. I don't know if I'm making sense there.
Okay. No, you do.
Makes clear sense.
Okay.
We had a nice,
can you see the structure better on 2 minutes?
Yeah. So
Nice one, huh? It was really nice.
I'm saying the drop was quite significant. Yeah. I don't know why I never have BTC on my watch list.
You're not a crypto guy, so huh?
I forget about it, to be honest. And I feel like, I don't know, I just, sometimes I pinch myself because I don't know why I'm forgetting on such huge opportunities, man. Every time I look at a crypto chart, even Ethereum, for instance, I remember I shared with a friend of mine at one point, Ethereum was looking to go long, I think it was around 2,400, 2,500. And then the next time I looked at it, that thing shot up from that point. So I always forget cryptos. I'm mostly not on crypto. But seeing this now, actually, I'm going to add it onto my watch list and constantly watch it.
Look at this one, Souls. I mean, imagine if you got in here, man. Yo, this is a delicious move. It broke that structure.
It's a nice one.
Ish. Yeah, well, this is paid day. Who's a weekend money?
Before MJ
What?
derails us, before he derails us, because I know he's definitely going to derail us. You know what I always struggle with, Mush, right? So I always look at when you're taking, most of the time, like when you call the positions and stuff, most of the time, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just speaking this from this particular BTC that you just showed now. I struggle a lot with taking breakout entries, especially for stop loss placement, because every time I see, like for instance, if you see where that entry that you had, the ideal entry that we needed to have, I wouldn't have entered there because I would have felt like I'm too late. Yeah, the one up there. I would have felt like I'm too late. So for your stop loss, during a breakout like that.
Yeah, so my stop loss would have been somewhere between between these two. The halfway mark of that and that. But you see the thing, but let me just see where it literally broke out. Yeah, yeah. This was, man, I wonder why. You know what? I've just been busy with so many things. I didn't get into this trade, to be honest with you, But so what was your point with that one?
So my question was stop loss placement when you're taking breakouts, because I struggle with that. I don't take breakouts whatsoever, even if I see, and that sometimes I feel like I'm losing out a lot on trades that I'm late on. Like I'm a little bit obsessed with entering at the right spot. Like for instance, I'd wait for it to pull back a little bit, and then I'd enter the sell just after the breakout.
Yeah. So you would have gotten in, correct me if I'm wrong, so if you would have gotten in around this retest then,
I would have left it, to be honest.
Would have you got
and
you would have left it?
Yeah, I would have left it. I would. And the reason why, like I said, is that I always struggle with breakouts. Even if I always wanna, I don't know, maybe I'm just too obsessed with catching the trade as close as possible to the top. And sometimes it makes me miss out on a lot of trades.
Okay.
So I struggle a lot with breakouts.
Oh, you wanna? Okay, I get you.
You see, so yeah, that's the thing with me, is that I would have.
Okay, I get you. I am thoroughly a breakout person. Huh? I can't if it's still in the structure, it's not. But I'm not going to consider it. It has to break out of a particular structure. Like in this case, it's this, and this halfway mark is the one that constantly tells me that okay, it's going to struggle to go. So if it continues trading below the halfway mark, I'm like, okay, it's struggling. So it prepares me for the breakout there. Me too. I also, I even also lose out on that. My sanity says wait for a breakout. I'm a breakout girl. I don't know let's do a poll. Let's ask the choppers what they are. Are they breakout people, or do they want to catch it on the top? So we could at least know what we're dealing with.
I think that's a good one.
What's the poll?
MJ. So the poll is, are you a breakout? And then so Skana, you said you are more what? What's yours? Taking on the top.
Yeah, at the top, yeah. So I've got a crazy mind. So as you're saying that, so my mind is somewhere else. That's
Yeah,
why
the
I'm
top
laughing.
page.
Yeah,
So,
I know, I knew it. There was a little pause.
yeah. I'm more.
I was like, yeah, so concentrate.
You see, like let me make an example with maybe gold. You see, like with gold right now, what you said is that if it breaks down, if it breaks out the current range where MJ currently has his buys, if it breaks out, then you'd enter the short, continue with the short. So for me, I would already feel like I'm late. I always
Yeah.
wanted to pull back into either a obviously a continuation pattern or some sort, but it must just pull back up to the top. I want to basically what I'm saying is that I want to catch it before the breakout, and once it breaks out, I feel like I'm late.
You were not. Okay,
And
so Europe buy high, sell low.
no, sell high, buy low.
Or sell high, buy low.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why, ladies and gentlemen, that's where VWAP will come in and assist with that. We assist with those breakouts. If one is not sure about them, try all the time, all the way. I think the poll was supposed to be: are you a breakout trader or VWAP wire? I think that's what the poll was supposed to be about. Because you see, that's the thing. That's the thing about VWAP.
Wire.
That's the thing about. Did you see Souls? Did you see Souls was these street interviews? Mushima, have you seen those street interviews?
When I talk about VWAPs,
Those street, where the anchor of the news will be on the streets and just randomly take people and say, "What do you make of this? Have you seen Souls there?" I'll get the clip. So Souls was there. The question was what was the question was what? I remember it was about Trump?
Yeah, that's the thing.
It was about
those 51 Afrikaners that went to the US.
Oh yeah. So they asked us about his sentiments on that, and he was like, "Yeah, we are going to buy USD. Why? Life on TV. We are buying USD. Why?
Wait, man.
I'll get the clip.
Have I not met
We need a serious
Souls? Have we
president.
not met?
No, you've met Souls before at the Octa thing.
That was my
Wait.
brother.
Oh, you've met
Wait,
Souls.
man, which
No, you've met Souls a couple of times. You've met Souls in Joburg when we had the Octa thing. You've met Souls in Cape Town. Remember in Cape Town?
It was in Cape Town, yeah.
Cape Town, the guy that was busy making fun of me all the time.
No. Because I can see that Mr. Tama face.
Yeah.
Wait, so please remind me.
Remember in Cape Town when you were doing your speech?
Basically,
Cape Town, remember Cape Town?
we were sitting together. Yes,
we
but
were on the
so
same
sitting.
we were on the same table. Souls, I was with Souls, man. Even when the whole time I was with Souls. Remember in Cape Town, aquarium thing.
Okay, of course, Souls. I'm not Souls. Why you act like you don't know me? You didn't even die. You didn't even say hi. How Souls looked? Did you lose weight?
I gained weight.
He
Souls
gained,
lost weight, guys.
no, he gained a lot of weight.
I gained a lot of
He
weight.
gained a lot of weight. He gained a lot of weight. By the way, he gained a lot of weight.
MJ.
I'm so sorry I didn't give you the warm welcome. Yes. Please?
No, don't worry. It's that time. That guy that was, MJ felt lost. He didn't want to go anywhere without me. Every time I went to the left, he said, "Don't leave me." He'd just be behind me.
No,
Wow.
you know what? And you stood with me for such a long time. I feel so black, sorry.
No, don't.
Astis, those wicked
It's the
Astis,
cameras as
Astis,
well. It's the
Astis,
cameras.
my
Don't
friend.
worry. Don't worry, Bush. You're a breakout trader anyway, so makes
Yeah,
sense.
man, because I keep
Catch
saying I'm
next
really
later.
So stop it, man.
Oh,
No.
I'll get the clip for you, Mush. It was on SABC. It was like, we are buying USDs. Why?
And speaking of USDs, did you see that? It's got a nice buy level.
So I hope to see you soon, physically.
Yeah, we will. We will. When are you going for your op? All the best.
Cool. I remember you were teasing me. I remember you guys were teasing me. I remember now. I remember you very well.
Mush, don't say we were teasing you. Say he was teasing you.
I
can never tease anybody. I don't tease. The things of teasing in lots of souls. It does not mean.
And with a straight face.
Yeah,
with a straight
exactly.
face.
It's him. It's him. I'm a very cool president. I can never tease anyone.
But
Teasing
President,
things.
you didn't even. President, that day you didn't even stand up for me. Ne? Luena, you were
No, how can I stand up for you if he was also teasing me? He was teasing everybody else.
But he was in for me mostly.
You know that's a lie. I'm not a teaser. I'm always serious. I'm after all, I'm the minister of what? Evaluation
Planning. and-
So I was evaluating everything.
You were evaluating everything. So the poll is still running now. 53% are saying no. Actually, you know, these polls, they always stress me because they make me feel like the choppers are turning their backs on me. But at least I'm not involved in this poll.
And don't be like that. Don't be like that.
I'm not involved.
We must encourage truth and not favoritism, please.
Me, I block.
Hey, you see now it's half and a half. Hey, what, Papa? Wait.
51-49. Now I'm waiting for someone to say anything. I block same time. Anyone craving blockment?
Crazy.
Yeah, who's craving to be blocked? Say something. Say something about VWAP. Got my 50-50 now.
So are you gonna take? Can you see where it's headed now?
Yes,
are you gonna?
yes,
so once it's with Bitcoin.
BTC, okay.
Can you see where? I think it's gonna get to your selling level, Mr. Sell on the high.
Mr. Sell on the high.
Mr. On
Yeah,
top.
I'd rather.
Like sit on the top. Like sit on the top.
And then you're gonna say I'm cheesy. So yeah, I'd wait a little bit for a pullback, but a very deep pullback, because for me it's too extended. So I'd wait for a very deep pullback. Maybe.
Can you zoom it a bit there, Sauce?
And I've got this mint.
What's that sauce?
BTC.
This is BTC.
Okay.
I've got this supply here. So what I'd want to do, obviously after a break like this, for me, after a break, I'm always anticipating a pullback, right? And then I would check what would tell me that get the, or well, not definitely, but most likely to happen is once I get the break of this area here. Let me just do that. Price. So I'd monitor it on the 15-minute. If I get a clean, a nice candle close above here, then I'd observe how it broke that. Then I'm anticipating that, okay, we would get a pullback back to this area, and then take my shorts and then continue with the shorts. Within this area, I start to look for obviously some S&D patterns. Let me confirm this first. I'd want to see an engulf on it. Not so ideal, but this could still do. So if I am to go for a short, I'd wait for a touch back to the 118,800, just rounding it off there. so to the 1800 mark. So for me to take a short, I'd wait for a very deep pullback to this area, and then I continue with the short. So after the break like this, I
So
most
when you say
likely
pullback,
yeah.
okay. So with when you say pullback, you mean that a bullish reversal upwards, I guess.
Yeah, the bullish reversal upwards. Yeah. So I'd wait for that bullish reversal
To
upwards.
this level.
Yeah, to that
Okay.
area. Then I'll take my continuations with the short.
So for me, what could limit that upside is, guess what, choppers? That trend line, the infamous trend line. So that upside to go there for me. If it doesn't pull through this, I mean, within the day, until it breaks out, obviously, right? If it breaks out, then we're likely to see that move that you're seeing, and I completely do see it. But if it doesn't and it holds around there, so it's 116,735 around that area. If it doesn't, then I think that's another shorting. That's the shorting on the top. Motivation to fall. But yeah, in other words, if it breaks around, let's say, what's this level here? So if it trades above 35, then the limitation of the upside is there. Otherwise, there's potential upside to there, to there. So let me just draw that. So if it breaks there, it could do this.
Sure.
That, maybe. If it's going to break and go there, then there, right? Oh, what am I doing now? Okay, so that's the structure. Otherwise, for me, if it doesn't do that, it's going to be more this, that, short there, because then the continuation is this way. Can you see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Again, the trend line. They were guarding me about the trend line when I saw. They were like, "Hey, Miss Trend Line."
Yeah.
And what you'll see, the trend line.
I remember you guys had a poll.
Don't get me started.
Let's
Don't get me started.
web those so that Mr. MJ does. Here's the view app.
You wap.
Oh,
As I've been quiet today, I'm just
view up.
I'm not.
And you're not saying it right. It's VWAP.
Yes, I've been on the sideline here. I'm not even looking at BTC. Ndemi saying BTC is very bearish, bro, and he's saying given. So I don't know if he's saying me or what, but Ndemi, if you are saying me, I'm actually not looking at BTC. My eyes are way off BTC right now, and I think I've said this a week ago that for me, BTC, I'm just gonna wait for that I'm only buying Bitcoin, guys. You know how I trade Bitcoin, so I'm going to wait for it to go a little bit lower to get a discount, and that's when I'm gonna have my buy orders there going to the upside. So Demi, I'm not looking at Bitcoin at all. I still have my buy on gold, guys. My trade is still playing out a little bit into having a bit of small profits there. Yeah, not really much going on. Still trading at $3,359 an ounce. Man, I'm just going to leave it, but I would prefer if a trade, when I take it, it will just take off. Someone said something very interesting here, and I gotta admit, and I agree with this person. It's Major saying, I see why you chose to buy gold, but you entered too early for me. Oh, brave. I agree with you. I think as I've mentioned, for me it's just to risk 2% and see if I can take advantage of that $3,368 mark. Take my TP there, risk 2% and possibly take 4% from there. Profits that are already been made. So for me, and I think I was having these conversations with Souls just before we started, that for me, I'm good. Today is the 25th. No pressure. I can still mitigate and play around with the risk management however it will see me fit. But yeah, gold, I'm still bullish, guys. I'm still holding this trade. If you are not yet in, I wouldn't advise you to go in. Use your own discretion, by the way, guys. This is in line with how I trade. So yeah. Euro dollar, so that's what you have there, right?
Yeah, euro dollar.
Can you please look at GJ? So you trade GJ, by the way, right?
Yeah, I do trade GJ.
It's one of your favorites,
GJ.
right?
Yeah, GJ, EJ.
Yeah, maybe have a look at it.
Okay, let's start with GJ. I think I already have.
Musha, are you still there? Mushimagama?
Yes.
Why are you having echo now?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Why are you having echo? Come on, Mushima, you left and okay, you are back now. You good? Say something.
Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, I did leave for a second. I don't know what happened. I froze for a little.
And when you came
Can
back,
you hear me?
your camera became so clear. That means your internet connection is much better now. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. No Vaseline. There's no Vaseline.
I see you got there yet. Is that the VWAP that you inserted on your chat, Mushima?
Yeah, I think now we will have to make the president happy. Otherwise, our positions might be compromised.
And when Souls, by the way,
Minister of Higher Education.
by the way, Souls must not do this. Souls sometimes does use VWAP. He must not do this because of the stream or because of you.
I still need you to teach me VWAP properly.
Yeah, but don't behave as if.
Konja, the last time we spoke, I used the POC. It's similar to VWAP.
Yeah, you use fixed range. I use both of them at times. I just enjoy weighted averages, you know. So you more of the fixed range to look at the POC, which is the point of control. I use both of them.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, Mushima is gone again.
So for me on GJ, I was anticipating this to drop. It's currently trading within obviously internal structures, but overall I've got my pending limits here. I'm bullish, of course, because like I've always been quite bullish for quite some time on this one here. So but around 196,590. So this is where I'm looking to get the continuation to the upside. So I am anticipating obviously a push to the downside, and then we go up. So there's one or two things that could happen here, right? I've got two zones that I'm eyeing at the moment. Ideally, I would love to see the demand side being taken first, and then once I get the demand taken, then I have I have that not assurity, but I've got a lot more confirmation that we could possibly take out these highs and go for new higher highs, right? So in the short term, I'm not gonna really look at it from a long-term perspective for the sake of the choppers, but in the interim, what I would look for right now, I'm not in a position on GJ. If I am to enter position, maybe on the short, I'd wait for a push to these areas at the top and then the drop there. If it does not go there, because already where it's currently trading, it is a decision point. I just don't like it because it's been touched too many times. So I'd rather wait for it, right? I'd rather wait for it either to go to the upside and then take the short, or if it goes straight down from where it is, which is a big possibility, then I would take my longs from the 196,590 area. So let's say 19600, right? 196,600, yeah. So there's a hidden base there that gives me some confirmation. So I'm looking to take this long position there. So let me see in the short term if we can take advantage of the internal structure. There's one thing that I don't like doing is that, especially when you're trading internally, is that I don't risk a lot. So I normally drop down my position size. So around here.
So are you still? I want to address a clown here.
Yeah.
You know how I like addressing. There's a clown here, and I think this clown was here before when Mobile was here. Is the same clown that was claiming that someone is a certified trader. And usually these clowns, you find them with these funny names, right? So as you're busy analyzing there, this clown says these dudes are basic traders. So I want to challenge this clown to join us for the stream, right? He's a clown, and I want to invite him for, because these are people that are sitting in a back room somewhere, bored, and they don't know what to do, right? Demi, I'm going to send you a link right now, right? WhatsApp me. I'm sending you a link, and I want you to join us on the stream. I'm challenging you to join us on the stream, and me and you and the dudes here that you are saying these guys are average, right? Or basic, right? First of all, this is Mushima Gama, 15 years of experience, work with institutions. This is Jabu Souls, by the way, someone that has owned a broker before. So not anybody in your level, right? Let's start there. Okay. Let me address you, young lady. You're not gonna come on the stream and you're not gonna disrespect everybody that is here. There are a lot of people that are coming on the stream and they're going through a lot with what they do, right? You're gonna come here and you wanna break their morale. I'm not gonna allow you to do that. You are a clown and I know you to be a clown. I'm inviting you to join us on the stream, right? And if you cannot join us on the stream and you've got nothing to say, you must let us know. I'm gonna block you immediately. This is not a stream where you're gonna fool around. If you wanna fool around, go find other streams to fool around, okay? We are all about positivity here. You cannot call the people here basic. You must do your homework, young man or young lady. You must do your homework. Don't come here and clown, okay? Don't come here and clown. We are inviting you to join us. Please come and join us since you are, I don't know, Mr. Excellent and you are not basic. I can send you the link now. It's very simple to set you up on the stream, and you can show us your charts and show us what you're looking at. Yes, we're not gonna fool around with you. If you are bored, it's a Friday, go smoke Hubley somewhere or go watch Teletubby somewhere. And if you don't have a link for a Teletubby, I can ask my daughter to send forth a Teletubby link that you can watch, or go watch Bluey or something. Okay? Don't do us like that, please. Don't do us like that. You must respect everybody that I'm gonna bring on the stream. You need to respect everybody that comes here. There's a reason why I put these people here.
Look, man, one of the thing about me is that I never get worked up by such, because the one thing about trading is that there's no, you know, him being a basic and then is advanced or whatever the level he is that the mere fact that he's still sitting here, not somewhere in Malibu, he's not what he thinks he is. So at the end of the day is that there's always a lot of people that, I mean, we've got over 100 people streaming every day. So there is a lot more people that are getting value from what we are sharing. And I know very well some of the work that you do, both you guys on the stream, has impacted a lot of people positively. So fools like this, man, I don't even pay attention to. So, but nonetheless, I think Neptune was thingy. So if you allow me to go forward, Neptune was interested in GJ. So my look for GJ is internally is this one here, right? But like I said, normally what I would do is that risk very minimal here, because I do understand that there's a high possibility or probability of stops being hit in search of those levels down there. Overall, I'll be looking for a buy in the lower levels, right? So we'll be looking for buys in these lower levels. Similar stuff on the EJ, right? Similar stuff on the EJ. Okay, EJ is pushing up without being triggered there. So I was anticipating these areas being triggered, but not. So I'd basically, because it's a Friday as well, I'd wait to see how the market closes. But at the moment, I have no position. If we take out these highs, then my move then comes to this area where I'm looking for buys. This is now my next buy area. So it's just a matter of seeing how it plays out. But yeah, my main interest, like I said, is currently now on WTI. What's your take on WTI, Khasi?
WTI. WTI. I'm getting a bit of there's a bit of a scratch that I'm hearing. Am I the only one? There's some funny sound.
A scratch.
Yeah, there's a.
Mush, somebody I think opened their thingy. Their, I'm hearing myself. I'm hearing a thingy. Mush, do you have your YouTube on?
No, I mean it's on, but the sound is off.
Okay. By the way, my gold is about to stop me out.
Are you still hearing that?
I think we're good now. Okay, WTI, I think you can all see my screen. All right, WTI from week beginning there. So I've been trying to be on the sideline. I'm just seeing a range between $67 a barrel there and $64.63 a barrel. I need a break above, at least on the upside. I'm still going to be bullish on it. So my thing on it will be maybe break above and stop out those that are going to reach us at $67, possibly get a discount at $66 and go to the upside on WTI. But what is currently turning me off is this range between $67 and $64 on WTI. So I'm currently on the sideline on this. And I'm not gonna do anything on it until I break at least about $67 there. That's where I have my thing. What are you looking at on WTI? By the way, I got stopped out on gold. I'm out on gold. I'm out on gold. That discount that I was gonna get here at 368. Can we break below 3,350? It's for us to find out. But yeah, my scalp position there to the upside unfortunately didn't go my way. Your take on WTI there, Sos?
All right, so for me, WTI, I don't know if you remember the last time we spoke. I am still anticipating on the long term, right? I am anticipating, and this is a big shot, right? Let me just clear out my chart here. This is a very big shot. Could we say hopeful? I don't think so, but from a technical level, everything is telling me that we could possibly have this. So I am anticipating, on, like I said, on a long-term perspective, I am anticipating a very big drop on WTI, right? And
is it fundamentally based?
No, not fundamentally based, so purely technical. So and I want to do a top-down analysis on this one, if you may allow me.
Yeah.
So I've got this area here that got touched the first time. All right, there's a rally-based drop supply zone got touched the first time. So my anticipation now is to get to get the longs like you anticipate as a pullback, and I'll show you when I go to the 4-hour. You'll see I'm basically having my pending orders in and around this area here. And I'll explain why. I'm having my pending orders around the 74,700, say 74,700, that's 74,800, right? Just as a round off area. So normally I'll use the line chart, QML, okay. So anywhere around the 74 7400, right? The 7400, I'll be looking to continue to the short, but I am currently holding long positions. I am currently taking long positions all the way to that area, with zones that I need to be careful of being this zone here, which I'll show you. So my anticipation on oil is this: is go long, right, and then take the big short. And it, like I said, it's purely technical. The reason why is that I had after this break here, this change for me. This was a decisive break that changed the structure, of course. So it came into the weekly supply zone, and then we changed character around this area here. So like I was saying to you, Mush, earlier about breakouts. So when this level was broken, then I'm anticipating a big a reversal, like a pullback into this area, and then I continue with the short. So I am anticipating a short at least. If I do get the shorts in this area, I'm looking at these lows around the 55 mark. I know it's very, but it's something that I'm looking at. But in the short term, I am in long positions at the moment, and I'm looking to scale in. So I took my longs around here. It's quite late, right? It's quite late, to be honest, but I am.
What's your price there? $65?
Yeah, 66. Let me check
66.
the exact price that I entered. I'll tell you now. The range was 66,500. Yeah, 66,500. That was my entry, and then I am anticipating a correction. Like I said, I am anticipating a correction in this, just to confirm that long, a deeper correction into these areas down here. Let me see that on the 30 minutes. Tell you quick, just a second. I just want
Choppers, can we please ensure that we like the stream?
Yeah, sure. So I'm waiting for I'd like to see a deeper correction and then continue again with the longs. But I'm still going to be holding my long positions. I did not break even on this. My stops are below this area here, right? Below the lows at 65. Let me see. Yeah, it's around 65,800, 65,900, just below these lows here. And yeah, I'm looking to go all the way to the top a little bit, at least to the $70 a barrel.
Are you reloading at $66 again?
Yeah, I'm gonna reload again at 66.
Okay.
I'm gonna reload and continue with the correction. So I'm basically just trying to take, like you see your sentiment on gold. The reason why you took that setup is similar setup that you took on gold now. The one that you took earlier this morning. I'm waiting for the same thing as well here, to go back to the upside a little bit, and then we'll look for the drop. This area though, it's not one to be ignored, which is the 70, like just rounding off around the 70 mark. It's not one to be ignored. So I am also cognizant of that. Once price gets here, I'll look at scaling out a little bit and wait to see how it behaves before the big pullback that I'm anticipating. If it does not, this would be significant for me to push it further to the downside.
Man, if this gold will go to the upside just after stopping me out, it will really break my heart. And I think this was a stop hand. I really think this was a stop hand.
On gold, yeah.
On gold, yeah. I think this was a stop hand, but it's fine. I think the candle that closed below to stop me out, I think it's just trying to, I might be wrong, but I think it's just trying to, it might be a candle that is trapping the sellers short term.
Just out of interest, Mush, also you, maybe if you could jump in on this one. What's your rules to stop loss placement?
Yeah, in most cases, I prefer prior levels because it's psychological levels. Before I put so there are three types of rules I will first take. If the level is more significant, I take that, or a particular ratio, like a 1-on-1 or a percentage. But it's more psychological levels first that I use my stop losses on. before I start doing the ratio.
Okay. And
What are
yourself?
yours?
ATR, average 2 range all the time.
Okay.
Yourself?
So,
The what, sorry?
the ATR. So, but before I just answer that, let me just quickly ask, I think also to the both of you. Like especially for the case of ATR Khasi. So in a case whereby you had a late entry, let's say for instance the ATR is 40 pips, whatever the case may be, and maybe you had a slight
Delay.
entry that is a little bit late, maybe let's say 10 pips late. Do you still take the 40 or do you take that into account as well?
So what I would do is that if I've got 40 pips on my ATR, I would normally, depending on where my entry and how wide in the spread. So my ATR is always determined by the spread, right? So I would normally say ATR times 1.5. So if I've got 40 pips, I'll say 40 times 1.5. Then obviously after that, times that by 2 to get the risk reward of 1:2. So always determined by how wide in the spread is going to be, because you are getting different prices for different assets. So at times you would find that on gold, I would say ATR times 2 because of the spread might be tight. And if you look at WTI, I would say ATR times 1.5 because the spread might be a bit wide. And especially WTI and German, I would normally go on ATR times 1.5.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, very, very interesting.
Can I disrupt you, lovely gentlemen, for a little?
Okay, sure.
By the way, your camera is good now, eh?
Oh, is it? At a time I have to go. So as you may know, MJ, I'm busy. My eye situation.
Yeah.
So I'm meeting Mobile at around 12, and I just need to go for one more checkup with my ophthalmologist before I do the op. And it is going to be soon at around 10:20. So can I, in the next 5 minutes, depart?
Yeah. No, definitely. And I think Neptune has already said goodbyes already. Neptune doesn't.
How is Neptune? And then I said, thank you, my darling. Yes, Neptune.
Before you go, Ms. Gamma, can you ask them to like the stream, please?
Guys, let's just see where we're sitting at now. Yeah, guys, please like the stream. How? 66. I want to hear by the time I'm going to ask for feedback. If I don't hear 100, I'm going to be very sad.
You're gonna 66.
My kids will be very payday on your paydays. I'm going to be just sad.
Yeah, I don't know. Our numbers today were not really that much, but I understand it's a Friday, it's payday. People are like, it's a withdrawal day. What are we doing with the market?
It's more like a deposit day.
It's more like a deposit day. It depends, man. It depends on where you're sitting right now. It depends on where you're sitting right now. Yeah. Oh, you shooting, by the way. You shooting with Moido today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if my scope was there. If it's not there, I'm not sure.
Yeah. But she's shooting
That was a prerequisite scope.
She's shooting for Market Masters, so we don't.
That's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, but it's Market Masters, man. If only she was shooting with industry chat.
Yeah, no, this president, he's that type that. Yeah, Bush. We've got a president that says corruption is only bad when I'm not involved. If I'm involved, then it's not bad.
So yesterday, I found somebody that we can interview. So I was like to Nobile, look, I think this person will be good for Market Masters. Nobile was so shocked, and he was like, for the first time ever, MJ doing something good for Market Masters. And I'm like, that's the first and the last. Industry chats, wire.
That'll be interesting to see this. But all the best, Moshe. It's actually going to be very interesting to hear about your journey. Keep a wonk and a skeleton and Zagalayla, but institutions don't hide.
Institutions, guys. Sorry. If someone's asking if it's laser surgery, no, it's not. It could. No, it's not. It's removing a few things in my eyes that are causing a bit of like holding red flags. So it's not that hectic, guys. It's just to correct what's. I do have red flags around here, but they're just going to correct it. So it's not that bad. Please don't. Thanks for the concern and the love, Ish. But yeah, it will be done and everything will be fine. Uyazi masisikhula amehlo.
But normally they say to bonento is wrong. So
That's
what
that.
Things at night.
Hey, MJ. Mabu. Yo guys, okay. Can I say my humble goodbyes and thank everyone?
Yes, you can
So
say.
I'm gonna see you soon, man. Don't be a stranger. Don't be sitting in that room forever.
No, we're gonna
Trading.
we're gonna
definitely will.
Mush, it's now official. Every Friday we're gonna have. My plan was to have Nobile as well for the stream, but he's preparing
I'm going to
for.
put my scoreboard.
Yeah, he's preparing. I don't know about Scopo, but what I know is that he's preparing for your shoot. So he couldn't join us this
You
morning.
don't know. That's the whole reason I'm going.
I don't know. If you're only coming for my show, definitely we're gonna get Scope, but you're going for Nobile's show, so I don't know. I can never speak for that show. So yeah, my show definitely we're gonna get a good setup there. Or kanjani so
Yeah, it's wire.
Okay, Miss Gama, thank you so much for your time. As always, we appreciate you. All the best. We are praying for you. We prayed before the stream, so your surgery should go well. Yeah.
It's not happening now though. It's happening in September, but they have to do everything, things now.
Oh, so they are analyzing. They're analyzing now. Execution is coming in September.
Yeah, and then there's the evaluation, and then what is the projection?
They must
see your trend.
they are looking at. They will be seeing trend lines when they evaluate your eyes. There's trend lines. Why? The doctor will be saying, Miss Gamma, what are all these lines here on your eyesight?
It's like straight lines, not view up.
Yeah, no. Have a good one. Have a good one.
Thank you. Thanks, Choppers. See you on Monday.
Cheers.
Bye, Mr. Soswena. I must see you soon.
He's going to join us again next week, Friday.
I mean, physically, how guys? We haven't seen each other physically for a while.
It's been a while, yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, we'll arrange that.
Happy trading.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Right. Interesting stuff on pound. I've been waiting for an entry on pound.
What's your sentiment there? We had an analysis on pound last week. I'm gonna try to put up my screen here, and I know it's going to like a bit. So our analysis on pound, that was on Monday when we streamed on Monday. I was telling the choppers to buy at least at a discount at $1.34.
$1.34.
Yeah, this is where I wanted us to get a reload there at $1. Trap was gonna come at $1.34.65 and reload more positions at $1.34. So one of the reasons why I wanted this buy here, it was also gonna be in line with the retracement of the fib around 786. Then we can go to the upside. So we've always been bullish on it. And our TP was gonna come at $1.35. So we're looking at a dollar in the money, right? From $1.34 to $1.35. This was a good setup, by the way. If we had a discount and we retraced value at $1.34.30, 110 pips or so. That was a good setup. And we had the same sentiment again on on euro dollar. We wanted a discount at $1.16, and we're looking to take our TP at $1.17. Again, there was a $1 difference there, right?
Sure.
So we couldn't get that discount, but all went all the way to the upside. This was a 77 pip move to the upside. So we are now playing between $1.17, $1.1789, and $1.1729. This is where we've got a bit of consolidation. If I were to drop to 15 minutes, I think this will come out nicely. And you see, normally when we are having this consolidation, this is where I would put on my POC levels to see where I've got my point of control, right? Still below it, then that will be safe for me. If I can close below VWAP, then I can start looking for sell short positions on euro dollar. Only if I can close below my VWAP level.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. And I think, okay, you're looking at euro now.
Yeah, euro
I think
dollar.
Yeah, I am also on euro dollar. I am anticipating a little bit of a push to the downside as well as a correction, right?
Yeah.
So it does make sense. I think I agree with you. I am just too, how can I call it? I don't like the fact that the thing with me, especially with euro dollar now, is that I always like to take the extreme zones.
Sure.
And sometimes it's frustrating because you need to wait, you need to be very patient. And at times it will just break out before hitting those zones. But in the short term, I don't really have any. I'm on the sidelines, to be honest, because I still see we are
Consolidating
in this area. One of the things, let me see, we might have some pool of orders down here. Let me just quickly see on the 4-hour. I was anticipating a little bit earlier. I was anticipating a pullback at least to this area. But obviously, if I see one thing that I don't like about buying in within the internal structure is that obviously this is still at premium levels. It's not a discount. So the favorable level is around, what's this price here? I need to get used to calling these things with numbers like how you do it, man. $1.33, $1.44. I think it's the analyst blood in you.
Someone was saying I sound like where was this comment? Someone was saying I sound like someone who's selling cars at an auction.
Auction, wow. Yeah. Coming in at $1.33, $1.34. Do we have?
I think it was Tumisan. Tumisan said, "My president,
right.
You sound like those guys who sell cars at auction. The way you say numbers so quick."
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just like, you see, for me, the reason why I like numbers is that it. Remember, I can see. Somebody can see a resistance, for example. Somebody can see a resistance on 15 minutes, and when you go on 4 hours, it's a total different story. Right?
Sure.
But you'll find that you are looking at the same thing. So
sure.
When you have a number, like numbers don't lie, like Jay-Z would say. Men lie, women lie, numbers will never lie. But if all of us are looking at the retracement at $1.34, it's $1.34. It can never change. Whether for you it comes in as a support, or it comes in as a resistance, a retest, whatever strategy you are using, different million types of strategies out there. But there's a reason why those numbers are there, right? And they also help me psychologically. Like, I can be looking at, even if I'm not analyzing and I'm not having like the charts with me, I can already know, okay, fine, I've got NASDAQ is trading at 21,000 something, I've got German 40 is trading at US30 is trading at 43,000 something, I've got USD is trading at 17,150, I've got euro dollar is trading at $1.34, I've got GU, you understand, like those numbers for me. Yeah, when I have them in my head, when I look at the charts, I already know my my zones in which I can execute. Yeah.
It helps with zones. No, absolutely. It makes perfect sense. And I think, to be honest, I think that's exactly where we should be. It's easier. It's just, you know me, Brad. Now I've always have my chat. So so I always
plus you don't speak a lot. Remember, so for me, like if I'm gonna go on TV right now and they're asking me, okay, fine, what is your sentiment on gold? Mr. Khasi, are you seeing gold appreciating to the upside to what level? I cannot say that resistant level on 15 minutes, you see. Because when you do analysis on TV, there are no charts. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. Before they can even have you, they can tell you how the numbers are looking like, percentage change, if NASDAQ is up by 1%, down by, you see. So for me, it's just in line with what I do. It makes my job simple.
No, absolutely. Hence why I was saying it could be that analyst did you. So
yeah,
and it makes perfect sense. Imagine going there and saying there's a double top, there's a break of structure on gold. And
what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
you know,
man,
but you see, the thing I love about trading is this, and I think there was also a question here from Sipping Pips. Earlier on, he said he wants to change his name. Don't change your name, my brother.
No, the Sipping, please. Like you are a chopper, right? You are family, my brother. You are family. Please don't change. I like this. Sipping Pips. I like the name. All right. I was not being somehow to you. I was just talking to that clown there, not you. Like you guys are family, man. I like all the names that I see here, right?
Sure.
Please don't change your name. Please don't change your name for anything.
He asked a question saying, what's your strategy in simple terms? I like that. You know, that question says, don't explain too much, Baba. Just give us one word.
You remember when? I remember in business school, our lecturer would say, guys, from high school, right? If you did commerce, you should know what, in simple terms, what is economic growth? And I remember me and my friends, we used to say, economic growth is when the economy is growing, man. Like, that's simple terms.
That's as simple as it gets.
Yeah. What else can we say?
Yeah, look, my method, I use a combination of a few things, right? But in simple terms, I don't think I'll categorize it or anything, but it's the foundation is always on supply and demand, S&D, then a little bit of SMC in it. But there's always a way. I wouldn't say I'm an SMC trader specifically, or I would say in a nutshell, it's supply and demand. So I always look at order flows within the supply and demand, and then I use SMC as confirmations. That's as simple as it gets. I know the thing is that, we learned so many things in the beginning. So to categorize myself on one, it's going to be very difficult. But I've learned a lot. So I use a little bit of this and that. I've just filtered down everything that I've learned throughout the years, or rather what I can understand better. But purely price action, supply and demand, with a bit of SMC. No ICT whatsoever. But all of these things, man, there are 1,000 ways of making money in the market. What's your take, Khasi? I always say there's no right or wrong way, but it's just a matter of you getting a strategy that you understand and it fits your personality. And at the end of the day, it's execution, how you execute it, interpretation of it, and then I think you should find some profitability with it.
You know my frustration with this topic, Source, is what, right? Being in the field, and I'm sure also with your background, you've seen this, right? We have come to a point where we are thinking that, like, I can never go against anyone's strategy. Never. I can never do that.
Absolutely.
I can never come and say you're using support and resistance, therefore you don't know what you are doing. And man, like, have you seen how Simon Brown trades? Yo, that guy is trading like basic, and I'm like, how is this guy making money?
Agents.
Basic, man.
And they do.
Basic, and this is a guy that has been trading for more than 25 years. Basic. You look at these chart patterns, and like, but Simon, this is pure support and resistance. And he would say, yeah, man, for me, it's all about somebody who has a risk management strategy more than anything, man. Like, that's why when people come on the stream and say, this one knows how to trade, this one doesn't know how to trade, this one, it's really not about that, man. Like you can, I always say you can flip a coin, né?
Yeah.
You can flip a coin and still be, flip a coin and be profitable. Risk reward 1:2 all the time, or 1:3, 1:5. By flipping a coin, you can still find profitability.
Absolutely. You see, the one thing about, I think I once shared this with Mobile. One thing about trading is that we need to understand that it's not linear. It's not one direction, or it's not one direction. No? If you look at guys that have been trading 10, 20 years plus, those guys still use wedges, head and shoulders. They still use cup and handle, all those other patterns and stuff. And the interpretation is still the same. It's a matter of risk management at the end of the day. It's a matter of you understanding what is your rules, how you are going to basically just build into that edge. You need to spend time, learn whatever method it is that you're going to learn, look at the win rate, and then look if that matches your personality and your desires, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you've got guys that trade very different, very, very different, and are still profitable. I sat with a guy, I think I shared this with you. If you guys remember, I don't know if you remember MJ Amos Sopota.
Yeah.
Old veteran. I sat with him for 2 weeks.
Sure.
He trades with purely based indicators, bro. Nothing else with support and resistance, purely indicators, and a lot of those indicators. And I sat with him for 2 weeks, and bro, that guy, we're killing it. And he gave me a strategy, right? And that's a funny thing. I don't know how it happens still. So he gave me the strategy on that particular indicator. So I sat with him for 2 weeks, every day, live trading for 2 weeks straight, Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
And I implemented that thing. Hey, bro, I was starting to lose. I called him. I said, "No, man, something is wrong." And he's Plazamos is wrong. He's like, man, you are stupid." He says it out like this is, "You're stupid. Don't bother me. I gave you everything."
Yeah.
So, but the thing is that I realized something. I didn't like that, and that strategy didn't really fit well with my
personality,
and with what I was doing. So, but this is just to extend a point that there's no one strategy that's better than the other, right? It's a matter of your interpretation. If every strategy has a win rate, and if that win rate is not accompanied with your risk to reward, then you won't be profitable. But if it is accompanied with risk to reward and managing risk, most likely you're going to be profitable. But now the problem is that people want to, and I don't blame them, man. You see, that problem about this topic is that it goes into the other topics and stuff. But it's just that people are so desperate on making money, man. So I don't blame people hopping and changing strategies.
Yeah, that is so true. I always say, man, especially even with the people that, and I think that's what I appreciate about this live stream, that I can never make somebody change the way they trade. And I like the fact that we always have different sentiments here, right? And
sure,
it doesn't make one right, it doesn't make one wrong. It simply means this is how you say it based on how analytical you can be, right?
Absolutely.
There are guys that are called, and you know them, right? Sometimes me and you have watched them, the Trader TV guys, the guys from Canada.
Oh yes.
Have you seen how easy those guys trade? Guys, check them out. They're also having a live stream, but those guys are trading stocks and shares, né?
Yeah, no, those guys are
heavy stuff. Like they're trading millions of Canadian dollars. Those guys, they don't fool around, right?
And simplicity.
Yes, like those guys are trading 1 minute time frame, and they are on support and resistance
only.
When they see gold going down, you see where you have your level there. On 1 minute, they will say, okay, fine, 3,350, I'm going in and out.
In and out, yeah. They even, I think Tom also does that. Tom Hogarth.
Yeah, Hogarth, yeah. Tom Hogarth as well. And
also on his streams is similar.
Yeah, Tom Hogarth, man, is a legend. But you can get on his stream and you're like, this guy, what is he doing? And you just look at how simple. I believe the people that has less stress in their trading are the ones that are having it simple. Like they just keep it simple. They don't complicate things. TMS is saying, do you guys remember the cup and handle? Remember the cup and handle strategy?
Yeah,
but
bro.
but there are a lot of strategies out there. Like you
There's
really
a
have
lot.
to see a cup and there's is it alligator?
Yeah, there's the alligator, there's a fish hook, there's so many, bro.
Yeah.
There's Yeah, but the cup and handle, I remember I spent most of my early days trying to learn that thing, yo. And you know what's funny, ne? Is that you will see it everywhere.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the mind of a human being, man. Like
I don't like I don't like patterns, yo.
you know, it's like what things about patterns. You see, like right now, ne?
Yeah.
There's a particular car maybe one is not thinking about, but until one says to him, look, have a look at this car, you're gonna see it everywhere.
Sure. You're absolutely right.
And you're gonna think that this car was not around, but it was actually around, you were not paying attention. So even in trading, there are a lot of patterns happening within different time frames, but because your mind is not conscious of it, you will never see it.
True. That's true. That's so true. And that's exactly how it is that this is why even when somebody says to me, how do you trade? Like for instance, in supply and demand, there's this, I remember, was it Simon? No, it wasn't Simon. Remember Koba's camp?
Yeah.
So
is it still trading, Kovas?
I don't think he'll quit, but I don't think it's just on the thingy, on social media anymore or something like that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a long time. So there was this argument that he found himself in with one of the supply and demand traders that I know now. So there's this, this pattern of the QML.
Yeah.
This guy says he's the one that invented QML he made it popular in South Africa, right? So this is how the pattern looks. We call it a QML, and he says he made it popular in South Africa. And Kobas came out and said, they exchanged a couple of nasty words towards each other. And then Kobas said to him, no, thing has been around. We've always called it the Queen's or the King's crown or Queen's crown. I don't know if it's a king or queen.
Yeah.
It's a king. He says they always called it the King's crown. So it's for me, that interaction of going back and forth around this. Remember at that time, I think Kobas at that time was trading 15 years by then. This guy's only 3 or 4 years. And they're going to take each other back and forth, who's better, who's not, and it goes back to that thing of the earlier comment of basic and advanced, blah, 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 blah. So Kobas, on the other hand, is somebody that has massive portfolios, and our superstar trader that made QML popular in South Africa is still going through blowing accounts.
Yeah.
So for me, that showed me that there's no right one way of approaching everything, man. There's no one way of approaching everything, and you need to be very dynamic. And this has taught me a lot, even in business and success in general, is that there's no one way of doing things.
Yeah.
So you need to be very dynamic, find your edge, and then just rinse and repeat. Once you find it, rinse and repeat. That's it.
If it works for you, man, keep on doing it. That's it.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for tuning in. We had the uncle here, the Minister of Evaluation, Intercontinental Infrastructure Evaluator and Development of... Man, your portfolio is heavy for my liking.
Yeah, infrastructure and
Yeah,
whatnot.
there's a lot. Neptune knows it better. But yeah, we had the uncle in the house today, guys. Any last words from you, my good sir?
No, thank you so much, bro. You're doing. Let me firstly give you credit and give you your flowers. It's not easy to do this consistently. I know exactly where this channel comes from.
Yeah.
So the work that has been put in, and I know how serious you take this, and I want to say thank you for doing that for our industry, man. You keep making a big change in our industry. I want to say thank you for that, and thank you for this platform, man. And to the choppers, also, I mean, to see a couple of guys that are consistently watching and tuning in.
Amazing.
Well done, and thank you as well for look, I would say for supporting, but you're not really supporting. But in all essence, well done on investing on yourself, because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, everything that's been shared here is so much knowledge and
Yeah.
insight. So yeah, thank you to the choppers and all the best, man. And yeah, I hope everybody here finds success.
Thank you, my good sir. By the way, for those who don't know, my first episode, my first episode of live stream, right, is with you. Though you didn't appear, yeah, we did it under Mzansi. Remember?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah. So I think let me also give you your flowers there. The opportunity that you gave me, like, I know how me and you we brainstormed this together. I mean, we used to sit around and me and you we had ideas and like, okay, fine, we're gonna go for the live stream. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we, and it's amazing to see it come to life. Most of these things that people see, we were in.
We were.
We work, and we used to have coffee, man. Me and you would sit and just brainstorm. We used to, yeah. Plus, you like writing down, so we would write down. This is how the stream should be. This is, But yeah, man. Thank you so much. Let me address another one here. Should I or you will? Have you noticed, guys, that you are turning trading into a podcast? And chill, we listen to you and Ngobile, but we have paid money to come and watch you trade, but it's another podcast. Who paid money where, man? Like,
no, man, we ended on a positive note, man.
Like, guys, like, do you sometimes think before you type? Who paid money where? Mobi don't get up. Where does Mobile feed in this thing?
No, remember.
We listen to you on Mobiles, but we have paid money to come and watch you trade. But it's you paid money to watch who trade.
He wants signals. He wants signals. So he must go to where he learned that, man.
Who did you pay?
Bro, on a positive end, such people, bro, are not worth time.
Yeah, no.
Look, man, we are sorry that your money that you paid is not, you didn't get what your money is worth. We are really sorry about that. Maybe try on Monday, we'll take another trade. If there's no trade, what can we do? I don't have a setup.
Man, I've taken a trade and I've lost that trade. I'm like, guys, yo.
Now you must be a machine gun and
nah,
execute.
Man, like, you paid who to watch this? Like, guys, live streaming is for free, guys. That's why you get scammed. Like, oh my word. No, it's fine. Like, let me not even say anything, man. Like, someone just wants to spoil my thingy. TMS is saying, MJ, please, for the last time, tell me the idea of the music in the background. So the music in the background is... Yo, I cannot say, man. Like, I have a team that compiled this music for me, right? Yeah. So the elephant in the room is not to trade recklessly, but we need to see types of execution when the charts are not on the sync 2 hours. Man, go open your own podcast, man. Let me just block you. Irritating me now. Let me just block you, man. Like, you annoy me right now. Like, you really annoy me right now. Look, so we shouldn't be on the stream and talk. Like, we just need to execute every now and then. Like, it's a frate. Oh, let me just block this person. It's really annoying me. But yeah, other than that, TMS, my friend, I'll try to hook you up with this music. By the way, so do you like the music that is playing in the background?
You know my situation.
Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, Soul's right here is not working. So I don't know why you have two sides. One side. Why didn't you buy the microphone that has one side?
Yeah, but I'm not playing COVID. It's working. It's just But I think when the intro, when it starts, that coming soon, it's nice. It's a nice playlist.
Someone says they want to be a returnee. Is it Anderson? Is it my first time live streaming? Thanks. I'm definitely returning. Let's learn and begin. Thank you, my friend. We'll keep it up. Next week we are here, same time, same place. Monday morning we are here. South African Standard Time at 8:30. We are here again. Kumza, answer this person here. Like, let's leave him, Kumza. Let's leave this clown. He wants attention, and let's not give him the attention. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys on Monday. That my friend. Are we meeting after this?
Yeah, let's
go out for coffee and discuss further business.
Sure.
All right. Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Fantastic. Cheers, choppers. Bye bye.